Atlantic senior basketball standout Ryan Hawkins signs on with Wayne State today. Congratulations on that. How does it feel to have put the pen to the paper?
It feels really good to know that I'm confident in my decision.
Tell us about Wayne State. What stood out about them as a program?
I really liked their coaches, really nice, knew the game really well, and their players were extremely accepting of me.
Who were those coaches on the staff that you really were able to get to know?
Head coach Brian Dolan and then the assistant Brett Putz.
And you said some of the players as well. What are some things you talked to them about, or at least just how were you able to get to know them to get an idea that that would be a good place for you?
We went out to eat on the Thursday night that I went there, and Coach just kind of dropped me off with them for a couple hours, and I knew Spencer Pauly from Denison, so he was a familiar face, and then a couple kids from Algona that I knew really well, so it was pretty enjoyable, and I could ask questions as I had them, so that was really comforting.
What were some other schools you visited and strongly considered?
Visited Briarcliff, and then really liked Dordt and Northwestern both.
Was a certain level of play that you wanted to get to, or what was that a big part of the decision?
Definitely. I definitely wanted to be able to go to the highest level that I could and play at the best competition every day. That's a big goal for me.
Did you really want to make sure you had this decision out of the way before the season started?
Yes and no. I mean, it's really nice to be able to play my senior year without having to worry about where I'm going to go. Just be able to play loose and play confident.
For how long has it been a goal of yours to play college basketball?
About sophomore year, it started when Coach Jenkins got here.
Were there some other, baseball you've been very good as well, and maybe would have an opportunity. Is that something you had to take a long time to decide which one you wanted to focus on?
I've always really loved basketball, but this past summer, Coach Peterson definitely put it in my ear that I could potentially play both. He even had a few coaches call me and give me their side of the story, so that was pretty tough decision when it came down to it.
Is it a possibility at all that you could do both at Wayne State?
It is a very big possibility that I do end up going and pitching there.
Well, obviously a big day today with the signing. What was that like? Was there a lot of emotion involved when you finally signed that letter of intent?
It definitely took a lot of weight off my shoulders knowing that I won't have to worry about paying for college. Definitely a pretty big sigh of relief.
Does this give you some confidence going into your senior season to know that you can play with some of the best basketball players around?
Oh, definitely a big boost, and it definitely makes me work harder so that I can continue to be one of the best around.
All right. Congratulations, Ryan. Thanks for your time, and
Thank you.
again,